Stars fans, let's go. We got some hockey. We got some hockey. So before we get into it, if you like what I'm doing here, throw me a subscribe, like, comment on this video. Help me get some visibility out there for it. So the Stars are going up against our third of three playoff foes from last year. The first being Colorado. We played them, beat them. Winnipeg beat them as well, both in the early going of the year. And then now we play Edmonton, who absolutely wiped the floor with us. So hopefully we get a little better result here. And before we get into all the nitty gritty of this, I just gotta say I can't stand Connor McDavid, and I feel like he is the most underhated player that there is out there. I just don't like the guy. I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but I feel like he always has this sourpuss look on his face. Does not look like the life of a party. Just not my kind of dude. He's the best player in the world, though. But I would love to see the Stars get a victory over one Connor McDavid. Edmonton and Dallas both have 15 points going into this game. And the way that we do these overtime loss points in the regular season, it just gets weird. And let me tell you why. So Dallas right now, we're a 500 team if you count our overtime losses as losses, which in my eyes, a loss is a loss, even if it's in overtime. We are 10th in the league standings right now. Edmonton is one game under 500 if you count their overtime losses. They're 11th in the league. And Colorado leads the league in points right now. 19 points in 13 games. But guess what? They're only one game over 500 if you count the count them 5 overtime loss points that they have. So for me, I would either do away with the overtime loss point altogether and you get nothing, or maybe give them a half point or something. But we get into this really silly universe where you can be one game over 500 and be on pace to win the President's Trophy. That's just not right. So Dallas comes into the game, overtime losses and all, with a 6-game point streak. In case anybody was interested to know, the longest point streak of this franchise is 17, back in 2004. Several months of picking up points every night. Pretty impressive. So Edmonton is the least penalized team in the league. And I don't honestly see that as a good thing. I don't want a team of Lady Bings. This is, in my eyes, it's a sign of a team that's not playing hard, not playing physical hockey. And, I think that's probably a factor into why they're one game under 500 on the year. Dallas is 24th in PIMS at 98. So we don't quite have the fairy costume that the Oilers have on to start the year, but I'd like to see us get our penalty minutes up a little bit as well, a little more physicality out of the Stars, though I don't want to see us getting a lot of penalty minutes out against the Oilers on this game, because we're going to lose that special teams battle with them, and we'll get into the numbers on that here a little down the road. So the Stars are going to have DeSmith in net. Jake Ottinger's out. He had a baby boy, and so I have a feeling this is why he was out for the prior game. I find it hard to believe that the Stars would play DeSmith against the Stanley Cup champions and the team that went to the Stanley Cup 3 times in a row, and Bobrovsky. I have a hard time to believe that they wouldn't put Ottinger in there under any normal circumstances. So I don't think it was schedule related. The Dallas Stars are out some players. They're out Matt Duchene, who's been out for a little while with his little concussed head. Hintz also looks like his head is a little bit concussed. And Jamie Benn's been out with a punctured lung. Lundqvist is on LTIR with some mysterious injury. So we are still pretty dinged up. Edmonton has injury problems of their own. Zach Hyman is going to be out. He's had wrist surgery and is out week to week. Our old buddy Matthias Janmark, who is probably their best penalty killer, is out as well. Kasperi Kapanen is out until December with some knee problems. So we're both a little bit banged up, but we're definitely more banged up than they are. We've got players that are doing their part right now with those injuries. Wyatt Johnston is on a 48-goal pace, leads the team. Awesome work by him. Mikko Rantanen has 12 points in 10 games. Awesome work for him. Sam Steele is coming off of a 3-assist game. He played pretty lights out for a Sam Steele game, and that doesn't take anything away from Sam Steele, but that was probably the best game that I've seen him in the regular season this year. Edmonton is a fast, skilled team. They've got McDavid, who can do things that nobody else can do in the world. They've got Draisaitl, who's an absolute horse out there. He's kind of like a Mikko Rantanen for them. Stuart Skinner is in net, and he is the playoff scalper of the Dallas Stars. He's only got a 900 save percent average on the year, but whenever you're playing Stuart Skinner, when you're in green, you can expect a good game out of Stuart Skinner. You can expect a Vezina quality game from him. So we gotta find a way to solve Stuart. Edmonton's offense is middle of the road right now. I don't know why. Just taking Zach Hyman out, they feel like they should be higher than 18th at 3.15 goals a game. Dallas is 25th in offense at 2.67. Our 5-on-5 is pretty pitiful right now, and we're out a lot of firepower. So Dallas's defense is 19th, and Edmonton's defense is also middle of the pack, 16th. So the special teams, and this is why, yes, I want to be physical, but we got to watch the penalties tonight because Edmonton has the number one power play in the league at 33.3%. So if you give them 3 power plays, they're going to score on one of them. That's not a lot of wiggle room there. And with Dallas not scoring a whole lot of goals right now, one power play goal could do us in against this team. And Dallas has got a pretty damn good penalty power play as well, number 3 at 31.7%. Edmonton's penalty kill up against that is ranked 15th at 80.7%. And our penalty kill is still surprisingly bottom dweller, 25th overall at 72.2%. So it should be an interesting game tonight. Love to see us get off to a good start on this home stand. If you want to reach me, I can be reached at The Foil Hockey. That is THEFOIL hockey @gmail.com. Talk to you soon, y'all.